Well, hi there. It's time for... I'm just getting the scissors because I will need it. Time for a small unboxing video. Or, well, they're not boxes, but I call them unboxings anyway. Two DVDs here, or this feels like a Blu-ray, but I don't know. It's kind of thin too. It might be a DVD, but I feel like... Well, and we'll see what it is. I don't remember ordering a Blu-ray, so it might be a DVD. Anyway, so I'm gonna open these, and then I also have, like, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 titles that I've not shown you before. There was like a 3-week period recently where my computer didn't work, so and in that period I got some stuff that I haven't shown you. So I'll open these, and then I'll show you the 9 titles over there that I have picked up also recently. But anyway, this arrived 2 days ago, I think, and I actually know which one this is because I've seen the price and I looked it up on Amazon. For some reason, I don't usually do that, but I matched the price too. Well, anyway, so I know which one it is. And, well, Top Gear, The Perfect Road Trip 2. The first one, I mean, I watched these... I'm sorry, I talk about Top Gear all the time. I just enjoy watching them, even though I am not interested in the actual cars. It's just fun. Did I need the scissors actually? No, I don't need the scissors. Why did I? Anyway, they're just entertaining. And the first one was a little bit more focused on the cars than the travel and the entertainment of it all. But I still got this. I got this used actually. The pound has gotten stronger, and it's just kind of expensive for me to get everything new on Amazon, so I've decided to get some stuff used. I will save some money on that. So yeah, and this is in great condition. So, and this arrived just now. Let's see what this is. I don't know. It's no, it's a DVD, alright. Oh, very cool. This I don't know much about this. Pictures of the Old World. It's released by Second Run. Was just released. I bought this on the day that it was released. It's about, you know, well, you can read here for yourselves. It just looks interesting. Let's see. Well, I was just interested in seeing this. Yeah, it's a documentary. It's I don't have much to say about. I'm afraid I might talk about this or review this or something. It's just caught my interest immediately when I found it on Amazon, and I haven't heard anybody talk about this. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. Okay. Now I have a few titles that I picked up at a local sort of second-hand store. So we'll do those first. I got a movie called Death Watch here with Jamie Bell from Billy Elliot. I've seen that movie, but it's been years and years. Also, Andy Serkis is in this. But other than that, I didn't recognize any actors. But it's a movie that takes place during World War I, and about 10 British soldiers who sort of arrives at a German a German trench. That's it. And the Germans there, most of them are dead, and there's just there's something going on there that might or might not be supernatural, I guess. And it's alright. I mean, it was kind of dragging on a little bit. I like the concept. The ending makes it pretty clear what it's about, I guess. And I like the ending. I like the concept, but it was kind of dull, to be honest, in some parts. But it was not bad. And I also picked up... Well, no, actually, this one I did not pick up at that local store. But now I showed it. I ordered this from Amazon. Ants. Once again, ordered this used. It's an animated movie about ants. And Woody Allen voices the main ant, and then lots of other famous actors. I mean, Sylvester Stallone, for example, and well, I can't remember exactly, but a lot of recognizable actors who who does voices here. And I kinda enjoyed it. Been wanting to see this for a little while now. Gotta switch the case, it won't close here. Well, I don't have to, but a little annoying. But yeah, let's see. I'll just continue with the other DVDs I found at the local secondhand store. The In-Laws, Michael Douglas and Albert Brooks. This was not very good, but it had a few funny scenes, I guess. Kind of like an action-ish comedy. Not too much happens, to be honest, but it was okay. And these three I haven't watched yet, actually. But we got a movie called Gryningsland. This is well, I don't know if it's a Danish production. I suppose it might be, but Kim Bodnia, he's Danish. But these two actors are Swedish. So, but it says original title. That's not Swedish. I suppose it's a Danish movie. I guess I should know that. And it says subtitle in Swedish. I don't know if that means that I haven't seen it yet, and I don't know if that means that the two Swedish actors talk Danish. I don't know. But and then, well, En massa grynet, a whole lot of grynet. That's her. She made, I haven't seen this in years, her show, or I think she made a few shows. Well, this is a character. Might be kind of obvious on the look of her face, but it was just an adult who kind of, I haven't seen it in so many years, but it was on TV and I used to like it, and I just found this DVD and I wanted to get this and check it out again. But I guess she kind of wants to be a kid, or I don't know, it's kind of like a, if I remember correctly, it's kind of like a do-it-yourself show. She shows the audience various things you can do with, I don't know, I don't remember too well. Not very good description of this show, I'm afraid. But it's directed towards kids, I guess. And I was a kid when I watched it. Now I'm an adult. I want to check it out again. Halloween 5. I enjoyed the fourth one, and I've been wanting to see the fifth. I don't think this is supposed to be one of the better ones exactly, but I'll check it out eventually. And then this one finally arrived from my dear grandpa. Lonesome Dove, the complete collection, the ultimate collection, all of the series in the Lonesome Dove series, so you have them listed here. I've seen the first two, Lonesome Dove and Return to Lonesome Dove. I said it finally arrived from my grandpa. Yeah, what do I mean by that? Well, you might, if you've been watching, you might know what I'm talking about. But my grandpa gave me this, but it hadn't arrived yet, and he sent it to me now. Now that it did arrive, he gave it to me for Christmas. Did I say that? Sorry. Well, yeah. Now it arrived a few weeks ago, and seen the first two. The first one was great, Lonesome Dove. It's just about sort of herding cattle, or trying to transport cattle from the south to the north of America in the late 19th century. And it's just so beautifully filmed and so well directed, with this cattle on the plains. And how do you direct hundreds of cows horses? What? Yeah. Anyway, how do you do that? It just seems it's just impressive how they've done it, and lots of good storylines going on. Lots of great actors, Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Duvall in the first series. The second one was okay, not as good. Kind of boring in some parts, to be honest. And I didn't think that Jon Voight did a very good job continuing Tommy Lee Jones's character, or whatever, to be honest. But yeah, and there's a few more series here. I don't know if I'm gonna watch them all. I don't like the packaging of this. It's just discs stacked here in separate plastic sleeves or whatever. It's better than, sometimes they decide to stack them just on top of each other without the plastic sleeves. So at least they gave each disc a separate sleeve, but still, it's pretty cheap packaging, I guess. not the best. Then we have two DVDs that I ordered. First we have Billy Connolly's Route 66, where he goes from Chicago to Los Angeles on the famous Route 66. And yeah, I guess I learned a little bit, but mainly I was entertained. Yeah, he's done a few documentaries, travel documentaries. I actually have more on the way. I really enjoyed this. It's a few episodes where he just goes on Route 66 and he just visits various places along the way here, and it's entertaining. And he's a great sort of TV personality, I guess. Very entertaining. I haven't seen too much with him. I can reveal that I've ordered some of his stand-up actually. So I'll watch the stand-up and then I'll watch more of the travel shows, because it's more fun to watch travel shows and similar when you know who the person is and what he's done before and stuff. But I mean, I've seen some stuff with him here and there, but I you know, anyway. But it was good. I liked it. And then this one was terrific. This is a documentary by Werner Herzog, Land of Silence and Darkness. This is actually a Korean edition, but it does have English subtitles. Land of Silence and Darkness refers to the subject of the documentary, which is her, among other people, mainly her, people who are deaf and blind, and how they communicate with people and each other, and how they go about their lives, I suppose. But it has a lot to do with the communication of deaf and blind people, and it's beautiful. There's especially one scene in here which just, I mean, this is not an expression that I have used before, that I will use again probably, but it just broke my heart. It was just so beautiful. I mean, they use a certain kind of, I mean, they use music which enhances the beauty of the scene, but that's fine, you know. I mean, it was just so, I don't know, it was beautiful. I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say which scene it is. It doesn't really, it's not a spoiler, but just a certain scene in here made me kind of, maybe, I don't know, emotional. I don't know. It was just beautiful. Not just that scene. Actually, that scene doesn't really involve her. She's in it, but it's not about her. Anyway, yeah. And then you meet different people who suffer from deafness and blindness, and it's quiet. It's not depressive. It's kind of melancholic, perhaps in certain parts, but it's also uplifting, because it's about how they communicate, like I said, but it's also about what she tries to do. I mean, she who herself is deaf and blind, but still she tries to do things for people who are. She meets with people, and she tries to perhaps teach them certain things. She tries to help them out in their situation and stuff, and it's, yeah, just a great documentary. Yeah, you know. Highly recommended. I got this on eBay. I got the Korean edition because that was much cheaper, so been wanting to see this for a long time as well. I recommend it. It's good stuff. I mean, good stuff. It's a beautiful documentary. So just a bunch of mixed stuff in this one. Just everything you can imagine. I'm just looking forward so much to watching this. I mentioned this again because I just talked about a documentary, and I feel like this could be perhaps slightly similar. We'll see. Maybe not, but anyway, that's that mixed bag. Thank you for watching.